All right, fellas, welcome to another video. So listen, I upgraded the mic. We got a new mic now, but I just wanted to go over like exactly what me and my homeboy were talking about, man. And here's the thing, man. Like the thing I see a lot, and I'm gonna repeat this over and over because it's very, very important in my opinion. I feel like it's very important, and it's a big part of a lot of people's lives because me and my other friends, we're all online trainers. We've done in-person training. They do some coaching, things like that. And the main thing that they see guys struggle with it always stems from body game. Like the people who complain the most do not take care of themselves, and that's where the complaints come from. The people who complain the most, they chase chicks, they spend all their time chasing chicks, and that's where the complaints come from. You see what I'm saying? So it's like me and him all the time. You feel me? We're going back and forth. We just had a conversation on Instagram yesterday, right, about this, and he said he'll go out to like the club or some shit like that. Or he'll go out to, you know, he'll go out to like an event or a bar or something like that, and he'll chill with his homeboys, and his homeboys are always like, yo, look at these chicks, yo, look at these chicks with that desperate energy and shit like that, and his homeboys be chasing the chicks and shit, and he just be chilling, chilling, doing his thing, enjoying himself, relaxing. And all the chicks come to him, and then his homeboys are like, whoa, what's the secret? What are you doing, man? That's not fair. How do you get those chicks? And it's like, when you're not constantly chasing something, when you're not constantly super desperate for shit, that's when shit comes to you. That's how life works. A lot of you guys spend all your time, all your days trying to like chase this shit, right? Trying to chase instant gratification, trying to get, these results by putting in very little effort. When in reality, all the results that you guys want is on the other side of delaying gratification, man. Like a lot of y'all like, man, I wish I could make more money, move up in my career. I wish I could, bro. Go to nursing school for 2 years. Go to nursing school for 1 year. You feel me? Get your LPN license. Get your RN license. You feel me? There's different little things you can do. Become an HVAC technician. You see what I'm saying? And grind it out. Do 80 hours and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Because I always remember like there was dudes that like, damn, bro, like I'm so broke, bro. This shit sucks. And I'm over here working weekends and shit. You see what I'm saying? Picking up different shifts. So it really comes down to how bad you want it in life. Like, you got to move with fucking intention in all aspects of life. Ironically, like I always say, dudes who are in shape, they usually move with intention. That's how they got there. You can't get in shape without intention. So you'll notice that a lot of people who are in shape, they move with intention, right? And they have a lot of other stuff going on in their life, right? Whereas dudes who are out of shape, it just seems like everything in their life sucks because you can't control something you do on a daily basis, which is chewing on motherfucking food. If you can't chew on the right food, I got avocados, I got eggs, I got cucumbers, I got ginger, I got salmon. You feel me? That's what I got in the fridge. That's what I got around me. You feel me? Because I'm locked the fuck in every day. It's not a 1 day thing. It's not a 2 day thing. It is a lifestyle thing, and most people can't delay that fucking gratification. Like, when are you gonna really wake up and be like, you know what? I'm actually gonna do what I said I was gonna do. I'm actually gonna make my goals my standards. When the fuck are you guys gonna do that shit? I'm so tired of seeing this shit over and over and over again. I see you guys say you want something and not fucking do it. All right. The reason I'm approaching a lot of this shit from like the body game perspective is because I said the fitness shit over and over again. You eat in a fucking calorie deficit and you go to the fucking gym. That's what you do. All right. Stop all this, man. But you're not busy, bro. You're not busy. You're fat as shit. Like, bro, shut up, bro. Like, that shit is so annoying to me. I'm so busy. You don't understand. Oh, I don't have the money to eat. Bro, you're spending more money than I will ever spend in a week on food because you're eating goofy shit and you're not tracking that shit. So shut the hell up, bro. Nah, McDonald's is cheaper. Shut the fuck up, bro. That's why you're fat as shit. You have these dumbass standards and these dumbass reasons, these excuses that only you justify. And then when you go to your mom's house and you're like, yeah, I started a diet, man. I've been working out for 6 months. She looks at you. She's like, this is the fattest you've ever fucking been. I know you're capping. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know when you're lying to yourself. You know when you wake up and you're lying to yourself. And the disconnect between those who are like chasing success and actually reaching it and those who aren't is like those who are on a successful path, those who are getting results, they don't fucking lie to themselves. Whereas a lot of you guys literally lie to yourselves every single day. You guys lie to yourself every day, every single day. You're always like, you know what? Like, I'm okay, man. It's just genetics, bro. That's the reason I'm like this. No. Or you're like, yo, that dude's only lean because of black genetics. No. No. Go look at his habits on a daily basis. All right. There's plenty of fat motherfuckers that are black. All right. So all this black genetics shit, oh, he's black. Haha. That's funny. That's funny and shit like that. But no. No. I know plenty of white dudes who are super lean, Hispanic dudes that are super lean. When it's all about lifestyle. All right. Control what you fucking can. If you control what you can, you're gonna relieve a lot of stress in your life. Like I said, the people who complain about everything are always, people who complain about, their career, their situation, the trajectory of their life, their weight, their experiences with women and shit like that. Why are they complaining? It's because of themselves. They're not working on the fucking selves, right? And they really have nothing. They literally haven't improved in like 10 years. Like I know there's a self improvement rabbit hole. We know about that, but like these people haven't even dug the hole. Like they haven't done the bare minimum. They haven't even done like the reality of self-improvement books like Jim Rohn and all that other stuff is just to become better and to solve a lot of your issues that you currently have, right? The things that you can't control. That's all it really is. Like control your health as much as you can, control your finances as much as you can. That's it. Those are the bare minimums, all right? People don't even do that shit. You see what I'm saying? So that's the issue that I'm seeing, and it's like listen, some people DM me, and this is exactly what the Discord is gonna be for as well. Like I'll be like going more over like Instagram profiles and shit like that. But some dude DM me and he's saying some shit like, what I'm saying? He's like, yo, like I'm not getting results on my body game. I looked at his page. Listen, I don't have perfect vision. And I'm listen, if you're between 15 to 20%, right, and you're well put together, I'm giving you a pass. This dude was nowhere near that. He was cooked. Like I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. He was on what he was like, I'm on body. You're not. You're not. It's not that deep. Listen, there is no like, oh, I think I'm on body. No, no, bro. Like I think I'm on body game or I think I'm lean. Like when the number on the body fat calculator is between, you know, let's be nice today. When it's between 10 and 20%, and the muscle mass is relatively high and way above average for your weight. I mean for your age, right? Then yeah, you might be closer to body game. When you got that cold physique and you got some aura and you got some you got some experience with chicks and stuff like that. That's when you're on body game. You're not on body game when you're like this weird, you're just a weird dude. You don't have your own profile picture and then you have one picture from like 2 years ago and you're super out of shape and shit like that. How is that body game, bro? Generally, the reason that it's like an unsaid principle, like most dudes on body game, they're just like, yep, it is what it is. Girls like the physique, and they just keep it moving. Is because they get confident in their physique, they get confident in their, in talking to different chicks and interacting with people because the experiences become more positive, and then they post their physique. Obviously, they're gonna get results. Like when you post your physique, after you post your physique, guess what happens? Photographers reach out to you to do photo shoots, and then you go more viral, and then you get more attention, more chase, and more just more opportunities. Now you're making money from different companies. You see what I'm saying? And then you have all the options you ever wanted, but you don't even want it because now you're locked in on your shit and you're getting all these opportunities. That's how it works. You feel me? Like for me, the way I started working with the gym is because I was doing photo shoots and shit because I was getting free photo shoots because I was in shape. You see what I'm saying? So I was getting all these free photo shoots, posted pictures, they go viral. Companies reach out, they're like, hey, you want to promote this beard oil? Hey, you want to promote this? You want to promote that? And then the gym was like, hey, we're gonna sign a contract with you. We're gonna, do these 6 months together, and we'll compensate you this much. Blah blah blah. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what happens when you're consistent. And you show up, but you show up for yourself. Like all of you guys are trying to skip the freaking process. All right, you guys are trying to skip this process. You can't skip the process. The process is the most important thing. Honestly, no matter what happens, what I've noticed is on the journey, you just need time. You need to give yourself time because it takes too much for the mind to change because you've done so much to be where you are currently, even if it's not a good place. But you've had a lot of bad habits. You've had a lot of poor actions. You've had a lot of bad decisions. You've made the wrong decisions so many times. It's going to take a lot of going in the opposite direction for you to actually get on the path you're trying to get to. All right, you have to give yourself time. So those of you guys who are serious about really becoming the best version of yourself, you have to realize it's going to take time. Stop trying to get the shit overnight. 10 years worth of results, 5 years worth of results. It's not happening in one day. Yes, you have the perfect regimen, but you're only gonna build muscle at a certain rate. You're not building muscle faster. You're gonna build muscle at a certain rate. Unless you take the Captain America drugs or some shit, you're not building muscle faster. And that's the issue. You guys want to build more than you can. You guys want to lose more fat than you can. But when you're gaining the fat, when you're doing shit, you weren't complaining. And now you're doing the bare minimum and you want it to be, you want to get results that are not realistic. And that's your issue. That's your fucking issue. You can't delay gratification. And like I said, me and my boy talk about this shit all the time. And here's the thing, man. Like when you're on this journey, bro, like I said in my live, like one of the best times for me was me going to Houston and like hanging with my boys because they're the only ones that understand any of the shit I even fucking talk about. The shit I talk about, most people are like, "What the fuck are you?" Like most people, when I talk about shit, they're like, "What are you talking about, bro? I don't know what you're saying." Like they just think everything I say is bullshit. But like those dudes, they've been through the same shit. You know what I'm saying? They get hella DMs from married chicks, different chicks. They get hella DMs from photographers, paid photo shoots. They get paid brand deals all the time. They get that shit all the time. They get free Smith machines, free dumbbells sent to them, like free everything, free clothes, right? So they understand like the shit that I be talking about. All right, but you need those people to to keep you sane, honestly, in this journey. Because you talk to regular people about fitness, they're like, motherfuckers don't care about fitness, bro. Let's keep it up, bro. Bro, I've talked to thousands of people. I've talked to 1,000 people over the past 10 years of being a coach, right? In person and online, all that shit. And listen, most motherfuckers don't want to do shit. They want it. They get a dopamine hit from like either talking on the phone with me or writing their goals to me in the DM. Like they get a dopamine hit from that. I swear to God, they'd be like, yeah, man, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and I'm like, I just don't care what you say, bro. It's about what you do. And when the journey starts, all this excitement and shit that you have, like obviously it's gonna wear off because it's just motivation. But you need to stay consistent even when that excitement wears off. Are you gonna do that? You have to change your whole fucking identity, right? You have to look at everything differently. You can't keep going and getting those cookies when you feel like it. You see what I'm saying? That's what's keeping you at 300. That's what's keeping you at 250. That's what's keeping you at 280, 350. These big ass fucking weights. All right. That's what's keeping you up there with all this body fat, all this ridiculous amount of body fat. And one more thing I'm gonna say about this shit. Like, if you're above 20% and you're getting down to 20%, that's the easy part. Once you're getting from 20 to 10 is like the real shit. You see what I'm saying? And you also have to realize to get to 40%, you put that 40% on you. But like the 40% to 20%, that's really the simple shit. You literally just eat 50% of the cookies you're eating. You're probably still eating cookies. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can go from 40% to 20% eating some goofy shit still. Like a lot of people do that, and then they're like, yeah, man, I'm ready to get to 10. It's a different story because now you want to build muscle, which is more important, especially for body composition. Should have been building muscle in the process, but I see it a lot. People are like 40%, 50%, and they're just doing a bunch of cardio to go down, not focusing on muscle mass, not focusing on the long term. But yeah, man, like a lot of dudes are cooked because of that lack of delaying gratification, man. A lot of people are cooked because of that shit. And it's like, what area of life, for anybody that you look up to, people that you look up to, which one of them got results in 3 days? Which one of them got results in 3 months? Which one of them got results in 6 months? None of them. None of them. And then you guys watch them and you guys are like, yeah, I want to surpass them in 4 months. I don't know where you guys say the randomest shit. You guys get these random numbers, or you're like, yeah, man, I want to go from, you know, 330% body fat to 10% in, 2 months, and then, you know, be more comfortable with chicks in 2 months. Like everything's gonna take time. It's gonna take a lot of rejection and failure, bro. One thing I'll teach you about life and one thing I'll tell you about life that's always gonna be there. And even the old heads said this shit. Like you read some Jim Rohn, some Napoleon Hill, they all said this shit too. Failure is a prerequisite to success. All right. So I was talking to my homeboys about this shit too. They were saying like a lot of niggas is scared of failure. If you're scared of failure, you're not gonna try anything. You're not gonna do anything. You're just gonna constantly be, you know, inaction, right? You're gonna embrace inaction. That's what happens when you're scared of failure. When you're like, oh, I don't want to fail. I don't know, man. Wait, what if it doesn't work? What if it does fucking work? Now, it's not even what if it does work or what if it doesn't work. It's how persistent are you gonna be to make it work? That's the real thing. A lot of you guys think that it's like, dang, what if it doesn't work? Nigga, with that mindset, it's not gonna fucking work. All right. Because, like I said, most of this shit takes longer than you think it does, and you have to be very persistent. You have to be very intentional every single day. When you wake up, you have to be like, "Yeah, I want this shit. Yeah, I want this shit. Yeah, I'm serious about this shit." And your actions have to show that shit. All right, you don't just say you're serious about some shit and then be like, "Just kidding." Like that's what y'all be fucking doing on some goofy shit. Like I said, I talked to so many people, bro. Like listen. I don't remember half the people I talked to. I just know like there's levels to this shit. The first step is taking action. Like the reason like I said, the reason people don't like to take action, number one, and the reason people they start tracking macros and then they stop is because they have to hold themselves accountable constantly, and they're scared of that shit, right? They're scared of that shit, and they really have to change their habits for real, like they really do. It's one thing to say it, like, yeah, I'm ready to change, but you have to change those habits for real, and it's permanent. You're shifting your identity. This isn't no 3 month, 6 month, 1 year shit. The first month is the first month. of the rest of your life. The 6 months is the first 6 months of the rest of your life type shit. And people are scared of that commitment, right? They're scared of holding themselves accountable on a daily basis. They want to go back to, just not tracking their calories so they can feel like, dang, I'm not even eating that much. Yes, the fuck you are. Because when you're tracking, you notice you were too. That's why you stop tracking. You see what I'm saying? Like dudes ain't serious about this shit. Like I'm telling you, literally, I need to start posting DMs. But I literally got DMs about people saying, one person saying I'm on Bodygame, one person saying like, they're on Bodygame not getting results. No, you're not, nigga. You're not lean. You're not in shape. You don't have the aura shit because you just started working out for like 3 weeks and you haven't worked on anything else. You haven't, interacted with chicks. You don't have homeboys. Like, where's your circle? Like, do you have a circle of dudes who are in the field and shit like that, who are killing the game, right? When's the last time you seen a chick, bro? Like that type of shit. Are you interacting with people at grocery stores and just saying hi and just having regular conversation, right? Working on your conversational skills. Are you doing those basic things? And I'm not saying advanced conversational skills. I'm just saying getting comfortable. Right? Are you even comfortable with yourself? A lot of you guys aren't comfortable being alone. That's a big fucking issue. That pretty much when you actually get on Bodygame and everything's going good, if you're not comfortable being alone, bro, you're always going to seek company, right? And one quote says, let me read this quote. Let me read this fucking quote because this is exactly what you guys need to listen to. And this is the shit that I went by when it came to, really, really staying locked in, man, and really, really enjoying my own company, right? So listen, it says, don't let getting lonely make you reconnect with toxic people. You shouldn't drink poison just because you're thirsty. Simple shit. Now, like I said, a lot of you guys are like, nah, I've been my homeboy for 10 years, man. I can't leave him. Yes, the fuck you can't leave him hanging because you're trying to level up, right? You gotta separate to elevate, right? To get to that next level, you got to make some sacrifices. I don't call them sacrifices because you're getting better, but you guys think they're sacrifices. They're not fucking sacrifices, right? You're getting rid of shit that's holding you down to elevate. I don't see how that's a sacrifice. That's a win-win situation. Sacrifices are supposed to be a lose-win situation or lose-lose situation. That's what a sacrifice is supposed to be. This is a fucking win-win situation. How is that a sacrifice? It's not. All right. So y'all need to lock the fuck in. Same thing with the nutrition shit. Y'all be saying dumb shit like, yo, man, I had to go to a gas station. You know how many healthy options are in a gas station? Right? Worst case scenario, get some water, get some beef jerky, get some protein shake. You feel me? Get a banana, get some potassium in since your sodium's gonna be a little bit higher because you're eating beef jerky and shit like that. You'll be fine, bro. You'll be lean. Like saying you have to go to the gas station to eat and you're eating fucking the hot dogs and the pizza. Like, are you serious, bro? That's the dumbest shit ever. You're as a grown ass man, all right. I'm not talking to females on this shit. All right? I'm not talking to females. I'm talking to y'all. I'm talking to y'all boys, y'all fellas. Like, you're a grown ass fucking man saying like, nah, man, it's because of fast food. Realistically, bro, if you really want to do this, bro, you could go to McDonald's, get some oatmeal, and get 3 hamburgers without the buns, and you could have a protein shake in your car or some shit like that. That'll at least have you hitting the macros and at least have you, not eating all that fried, greasy shit. You feel what I'm saying? Or you can go to Chick-fil-A and get some grilled chicken nuggets, but niggas ain't gonna do that shit because you guys aren't locked in like that. You see what I'm saying? What is it gonna take you to be locked in? What are you actually waiting for? Because like, if you go through a near death experience, or if you have a moment where someone close to you passed away or some shit like that, you're gonna realize like, yo, every day is not guaranteed, and you're waking up lackadaisical. You're waking up, like you have 10 more years of the same shit. You see what I'm saying? Or you have 100 more years guaranteed of life, or something like that. Every day is not guaranteed, man. And you've been putting off your goal for how long? Bro, you're damn near 40. You're damn near 50. You're damn near 60. You've been saying you're gonna get to your goal since you're 25, bro. When are you gonna take the leap of faith? You see what I'm saying? Like, I know people say risks are risky, obviously, but in reality, if it's what the heart wants, bro, you're gonna make that shit happen. So if a risk is what the heart wants, you are gonna fight tooth and nail for that. Versus if you do something that's comfortable and the heart doesn't want it, you're gonna be miserable as shit. You see what I'm saying? The heart, like, we don't want comfort, bro. We don't want comfort. Like in Fight Club, Tyler Durden said, we're working a job that we hate to buy shit we don't need. You feel me? And that's what a lot of motherfuckers are doing for no reason, right? You're getting further and further away from yourself because you're buying that car because they said that was the next level. You're going up in sales because you said that was, at work they said that was the next level. But as you go up in sales, they're like, no, bro, since you went up in sales, you have to get a Mercedes to celebrate. So now you just have more bills. And they're like, dude, why are you still in that single family home? get a big ass house. So then you get a bigger house. Now you just got more bills. And they're like, bro, why don't you have this subscription, that subscription, this subscription? So you get all these subscriptions. Then they're like, dang, dude, why aren't you going to this bar? Then you go to this bar. Then they're like, how do you not have an Amex? So then you get an Amex and shit like that, and you're losing yourself. Every time you get these material possessions, you're losing yourself. You're losing yourself. You're losing yourself. You're getting away from yourself. What you truly want, what you truly want, is just to feel like the most, the most masculine version of yourself. You feel me? You want to do shit like, that's why I'm doing the boxing. You feel me? That's why I'm eating the whole foods and shit. You should feel me. That's why I'm getting to sleep. That's why I'm making sure my testosterone's on point. Make sure my mindset's on point. Making sure I'm getting outside and getting some, getting some sunlight, and just being present in the 3D world and being the best version of myself, man. Because working shit's important and stuff. But you also got to take care of yourself, because you feel me. Like your body's your temple, bro. This is the only body you have left to live. I mean, you have to live in, so you have to take care of that shit, man. But anyways, fellas, that's all I wanted to say, man. I want y'all to stay locked in, man. Y'all stop making fucking excuses, man. Stop making excuses. Period.